Hello and welcome, young adults. I am once again surrounded by my students and friends to take a look at one of my kids' books. With us, we have Thorstein from Iceland, who is not a human brush, is a real person, and he's actually quite funny. I appreciate his humor. With us, we have directly from Ukraine, straight A's student Artem. Welcome. And we have Vivek, who is maybe haunting my dreams as Freddy Krueger, because Vivek is wearing a black and red or black and orange sweater that reminds me of that cool character haunting people's dreams. Do you know Freddy Krueger?
By name.
By name. Oh, you haven't seen the movies. You haven't been having nightmares. Alrighty. So, and my name is Angelo, and I've hosted this podcast once before. And here I am again. We are looking at a book called The Encyclopedia of Unbelievable Facts, written by Jane Wilshire and illustrated by Louise Lockhart. It's always nice to give credit to the authors. It's a book that was in my kid's bedroom that I just stole this morning because I think it's really interesting and cool, and I can never get tired of it. So I am going to quiz you on some facts found in this wonderful book, not to make you look dumb, but to get you in tune with your inner child and curiosity. Are you guys ready for a children's book?
Yes.
Is this a thing? Do you ever saw children's books? Do you have like little siblings that you read books to, or is far of your? You have?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm actually a little sibling.
You are a little sibling, so you're the one who has these books.
Yes.
All right. So the first question that I would like to hear your thoughts on is, which has more bones, your hand or your foot?
Some 10 years ago, I used to be good at biology. So my answer would be just testing my memory. I guess it's the hand.
Okay. So from your biology days, and what do you guys think?
I would also guess the hand, just because of the fingers.
Okay. What about the toes? It's because the toes are smaller?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I'll answer the hand.
Is it because you respect more the hands than you're not foot people? You know, there's foot people out there,
Yeah.
people who are obsessed with feet. But you prefer the hands. All right, so which one has more bones, the foot or the hand? A hand has 27 bones, and the foot has 26. Well done. Well done by just a little single bone. It's a lot of bones, right?
Yeah.
How can we have so many bones in this part of our body? Wow. So if we break our hand, actually we could break many bones at the same time. Has anyone ever broken a bone?
Yeah, I broke my hand once.
Your hand?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have a sport ladder in our house, you know, that one that sticks to the wall and you can practice on this ladder.
Ah,
And I was sitting on top. A 6-year-old me was sitting on top, and suddenly I fallen down, like from the top of the ladder, right on my right arm,
ouch.
like this.
And do you know how many bones you broke?
I don't know.
All right. It's a question. Call home and investigate. Yes. Anyone has been unlucky with broken bones?
I've never broken anything.
Okay, lucky you.
Yeah.
But you know, breaking, in theory, makes them stronger. When they regenerate, they're a little more hard to break.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, you know.
Hopefully.
I broke my neck.
Your neck. Ouch. What does that... Oh, wow, that's actually pretty dangerous. Tell us more.
Basically, I was in 6th grade. It was actually like... In 2 weeks, it will be like exactly 8 years ago. and 8 or 9. Basically, I was doing circus at the time, and I had just learned how to do a flip. And my cousins were all like they were both very sporty people, and I was most definitely not. And I did a flip, but I landed on my head like in the trampoline park. And so then I had to go to the hospital, and then I had to get operated. But I actually have a scar on my neck, but nobody sees it because it's tiny. But I didn't break the bone. I just broke the disc. The disc was torn apart, and so I have 2 of those vertebrae. Or
Okay.
like, they're all stuck together, and then there's a metal part.
Okay.
And yes, I beep at the airport every time.
Damn.
I'm like, hello, I have a birthday. Yes, I was stupid at 11.
So you tell the story every time you go to the airport, which is
No.
a cool story to say because being in the circus is unusual and it's cool, but also dangerous.
Yeah, but not being in the hospital for 2 months.
No. Oh, 2 months. Wow, that's a lot.
Well, 2 months if we rest on
Mhm.
every single time. Don't trust Swedish hospitals.
Okay. Well, Vivek has been in the circus. Try to beat that, guys. It's not for everyone. All right. Can I challenge you with another incredible fact? What can a butterfly do with its feet? Usually people think about butterflies' wings, right? They're so
Yeah.
big and beautiful. But what about the feet? There's something special about the feet. I want you to think out loud. What can they do with their feet? Is there something special?
They might like, I don't know, bloom the flowers or something.
They might like what?
Go between flowers, so like they take the, I don't know the English word. The thing that blooms the flowers.
The
Something-
collect pollen and
Yeah,
distribute,
yeah.
help them with okay, yeah. I mean, sounds like a reasonable. Yeah. What else? What else do you think they can do with their feet?
There can be multiple options. They can jump. They can pick up stuff. And I guess that's it.
Okay. Well, we can jump with our feet, but I never saw a butterfly jumping. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Just see them jumping, exercising. Yeah. Any other guess?
Well, I guess they would just like, it would help them just adjust and be more stable when they take in the pollen. It's more stable on the petals.
Okay. Stabilizing, I guess, also makes sense. All right. So, the incredible fact found in this book is that they can use their feet to taste. So, the feet of butterflies has taste sensors around it, and they can tell if a plant is tasty or not when they're deciding. So, they can also smell with their antennae or feelers or whatever they're called, which is also pretty unusual. But tasting with your feet, you didn't see that coming.
Oh.
Can you taste with your feet?
I hope not.
You never thought about that? Because actually, I've heard about this experiment. If you rub a piece of garlic on your feet, a little later you will be able to taste it. Have you heard about this?
No.
And it's actually scientifically accurate because the garlic, whatever particles, they will go through your bloodstream until it triggers your effects. So it's not you have taste buds on your feet, but it will trigger your brain that you've had garlic just because they're so small that through your skin, they get into your bloodstream and then your body thinks you've had garlic. Super crazy. All right. So butterflies can taste with their feet. That's that's one of the facts of the day. What do astronauts do with their dirty laundry when they're up there?
Ooh.
Now you're all thinking, what did I do with my dirty laundry?
They undress.
Okay, they undress, and then what? What do they do with it? I don't remember seeing a washing machine in the International Space Station,
Nope.
but maybe there is one. Maybe there's a technique, or what do you think? What happens to their underwear?
Maybe they have like a machine or like certain products because they have a lot of like special products. So I would say that they just have their own techniques.
Okay, but are you suggesting dry cleaning, like with chemicals, or some other Because usually we wash with water, right?
Yeah.
But as you can imagine, water in space is a little more tricky. It's just floating around.
But maybe they just do the manual washing with their hands.
Okay. That can also be tricky because water everywhere.
Yeah, I would guess dry cleaning.
Dry cleaning.
Yeah.
Okay. Dirty underwear to the dry clean. Imagine showing up to a dry clean place with your dirty underwear. That's going to be an interesting story for them. All right. So, what do astronauts do with their dirty laundry? And the answer can be found on page 47 of this amazing book. So, there isn't a washing machine on the International Space Station. So, what actually happens is the dirty laundry is loaded into disposable spacecrafts and sent into the Earth's atmosphere where it burns. Isn't that incredible? That's essentially how I get rid of my dirty laundry. I don't wash it. Nobody has time for that. I got a lot to do. I just burn it.
Yeah.
But the cool thing is that it's not they burn it themselves. They just send it off to Earth, and on the way to Earth, it burns while entering the atmosphere. So technically, it's the planet. The planet is actually burning the those underwear pieces. That's a pretty strange fact,
Yeah.
but it's nice to know. Maybe they will change it eventually, depending on the astronauts. All right, let's go to another interesting fact. How heavy was a medieval knight's full set of armor? So we're talking about not just the helmet, not just the plates for the kind of torso, but everything, like those cool gloves with all those little pieces, the elbows, the legs, the boots. So a full set of armor. How heavy?
60 kilos.
60. Oh my goodness.
Let's say 50.
50.
50.
I don't know, the first numbers that came to mind was 64.
60. Wow, you're really aiming to big numbers. Have you ever tried to pick up something that is 60 kilos?
No.
If you would try pick up, let's say, a small person that is 60 kilos and then think, now I have to ride into battle. That was going to be, you have to be like the strongest knight ever. And maybe knights used to be really, really strong, but 60 kilos seems a little exaggerated. Yes. Anyone wants to rethink?
Okay, 30.
30 kilos. Okay, you think 30 is more reasonable? You've ever picked up 30 kilos and thought, I would go into battle?
I don't know.
All right. I pick up 22 kilos frequently because that's how my daughter, one of my daughters, is that heavy, and she's always asking me, "Pick me up, pick me up." So I know it's quite a strain on your back. But let's see how heavy the medieval knight's full set of armor was. And it was about as heavy as a 7-year-old child, like my daughter. So around 20-something kilos. And if the knight fell over, it was quite a struggle to get up. So it's kind of a trap, right? You go into battle, you trip, and then you're like easy target for everyone. Worst situation ever. So maybe going to battle without such a heavy armor, but more mobility would also be a nice strategy. But you've seen these armors. Have you been to museums?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does look heavy.
Yeah.
But let's say 25 kilos. It's pretty incredible. It can take a lot of damage and prevent you from taking it. All right. Which country hosts the yearly Mud Olympics? Have you heard of the Mud Olympics?
No.
All right, but there's one country out there that is hosting every year the Mud Olympics. But which one is it? Give me your guesses and why.
I would guess Finland,
Finland.
because they host a lot of weird sports.
Okay.
For some reason, I've done a lot of research into weird sports, and I know Finland has the wife carrying the race.
I've seen pictures of that.
Yeah,
It's a nice position.
husbands just have their wives on their back and then go to a race. He's also in the mud. So.
Okay.
Maybe Scotland or New Zealand or stuff.
Okay, not even near. This is Scotland and no, the other side of the world, New Zealand.
Yeah, but that's still the country of the Commonwealth.
Ah, okay. But why those suggestions?
Because during our English classes at school, we learned a lot about the countries of the UK, and all of the sports of like Wales, Scotland, and stuff are very weird. So yeah.
Ah, okay. Okay. So we have 3 options.
Maybe Germany, because they do like the beer festival, so they're also drunk. So at that point, it's also beer Olympics.
Are you speaking as a beer expert?
I mean, I am not an expert, but maybe we have better beer in France than in Denmark.
What's your mother country officially? Do you have more than one?
Yes.
But which one would you say, like, okay, this country?
I would say I'm more connected to Sweden,
Okay.
but maybe it's because I think France is really shitty.
Okay. I don't know if many Swedes would agree. Maybe they would. But France is more of a wine country, right? Sweden, I guess, they don't drink beer. It's too expensive. The government controls their beer supply.
Yeah.
But when people drink, they get in the mud, and Germany is the correct answer. So every year, Germany hosts the Mud Olympics, which include muddy football and muddy volleyball, among other things. Look it up. It's a real thing.
We have muddy football in Iceland too.
You do?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I would play, probably get injured, but it would be nice for your skin when you finish and wash it off. It's like combination of spa and sports.
Yeah. We also have soap football.
Soap? Oh, wow. That even sounds more dangerous.
Yeah, it's just like a white thing, and then you put a lot of soap and water onto it, and it's really slippery. So the whole field is just completely full with water and soap.
Did you play?
I played, yeah.
Okay. I guess when I was a kid, I probably also played football in strange situations. Definitely in the sand. Maybe in a football pitch full of water puddles, but not in soap.
No.
That would be very specific situation. That's cool. Alrighty, so we are coming to the conclusion of this little trip into the Encyclopedia of Unbelievable Facts. As you can see, this is a nice conversation starter. It's not just a kid's book. I think adults can enjoy these facts and just learn something new. So stay curious, and I guess we'll hear from you next time.